Welcome to our presentation on the Talawa open source mobile app project for churches and other nonprofit organizations managed by the Palisados Foundation. Palisados collaborates with Jamaican information technology sector through programs that create increased awareness of the island's abilities in the global marketplace. Its premier program is the annual Calico Challenge, where computer science students are provided summer internships to work on open source software projects under the guidance of an industry professional. Stipends are paid upon achieving predefined milestones. Now in its fifth year, Calico has provided 23 US $1,500 internships, with applicants coming from five Jamaican universities, including the University of the West Indies, University of Technology, Northern Caribbean University, Caribbean Maritime University, and the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean. Its success has been greatly enhanced by the collaborative support services of the Jamaica Computer Society. Calico donations have been provided by sponsors from both Jamaica and overseas. Palisados Foundation donations are possible through Facebook, Amazon Smile, Mighty Cause, and the internal employee donation portals of most Fortune 500 companies. The operation is fully volunteer run out of homes and home offices with very limited overhead costs. Student participation is very high, with computing clubs having representatives in various Calico groups. Sponsors regularly provide tours of their operations to Calico participants to display the use of the latest technologies in the Jamaican context. Sponsors also make presentations to student clubs on campus to explain what's required of new graduates in the industry and encourage them to continuously explore the field beyond the core curriculum. Calico projects have included a prototype Jamaican taxi mobile app to not just hail a ride, but to also create trust and safety between passengers and drivers. Another ongoing project helps process high volumes of data, often presented to local firms by their customers. Let's talk about Talawa, formerly known as Keto under its working title. It is a church management software system tailored to the Caribbean and small international congregations. Eventually, it will have three components: a mobile app, a web based management system for pastors, and a data processing system to keep track of events, bookings, groups, volunteer skills, and more. Let's take a look at the home screen. So on the home screen, you'll be able to see a list of activities that are available. In this particular case, the home screen has a single activity called New Activity. We forgot to change the name of it, but we'll be able to click through on the activity called New Activity and see what's actually happening behind the scenes. And so here we'll go in a few minutes. As you can see, the New Activity, which actually existed before, has the ability to create notes. And all the people that are participating in the activity will be able to see the notes when they're actually typed. And in this case, we'll be typing a sample set of notes for all to see. And then when you click on the send button at the bottom, you will see that the notes will suddenly appear above, and everybody that's a part of the activity will be able to see it. And this is very important when you are doing coordination of events. So say, for example, you have a wedding and you have somebody responsible for picking up the bride and groom, somebody responsible for flowers, somebody else responsible for dealing with the various members of the family. And so therefore you can have roles and responsibilities by sliding across from the notes screen to the roles and responsibilities screen, and you'll be able to see everybody that's been assigned a particular role and responsibility. And so everybody that's a part of the group will be able to see what everybody else is doing. And this really helps with coordination. Not only will they know who is responsible for the various activities, but they'll be able to see the date and time that that needs to be completed by. And so there's no ambiguity. Everybody will be able to see what's happening. And then when the individual has completed the activity, they'll be able to click on the checkbox that you see, that little square on the far right, and then the activity will go away, leaving only those activities or roles and responsibilities that are remaining at the moment. So let's add a brand new activity. So in this particular case, I've been mentioning the fact that weddings could be something that could be targeted as an activity or something to be done, and we will actually be typing in that name here in the field. So under the activity title, we'll be adding a wedding activity, and then when you click beneath it, you'll be able to see a date and time. Now the calendar will come up with the current date and time, but if you don't like that, you can change it. And so in this particular case, we'll set the date for the activity to be on the 26th of December. And when you click on that, you'll see what happens, and then you click on the OK, and immediately you'll get the chance to set the date and time. Oh, well, we've set the date already, but in this particular case, the time. And the time of 2:30 p.m. will be set. And you can do AM and PM by clicking in the top right-hand corner there. And then once you've clicked OK, you'll immediately go to setting up a description. And that will happen next. So when you click on the description, you'll be able to see or provide further information that may be required for everybody to see. So in this particular case, you can say this is an activity or whatever it may be. And then from there, you'll be able to scroll down and be able to select all the from people who are available for the individual activity. So first you create the activity, then you assign people to the activity, and then after that, you can assign roles and responsibilities to those people that have been a part of the activity. And we'll show you that later on. And so here you can save details. Now, we'll be, I want to really speak about some of the things that can be done with the Talawa application. One of the things that we want to be able to do is for pastors to be able to send out notifications to everybody that's a part of the group, not just the individual activity groups, but also the entire congregation or the entire organization. So, say for example, you have a football club, you'll be able to do the same sort of thing. And then, as we continue here, we'll be adding a role and responsibility. You can type in the name of the person or the name of the actual responsibility. In this particular case, we're going to be saying picking up a cake, for example, and someone's going to be typing that in. Now, the Calico Challenge has been working on this project. It was originally called Keto in 2019. I've been working on it since the end of the Calico Challenge in 2019, right throughout 2019, all the way to the end of the year. And we want to use the Talawa project to be a part of the 2020 Calico Challenge grouping of projects. We have a number of features that we'd like to add. Go to the Palisados Foundation's GitHub account to get further information as to the Talawa repository as well as the Talawa API repository if you're interested in participating. And then if you want to know more about the Calico Challenge, you can go to www.palisados.org/Calico. Here you can see we've just added a person with the role and responsibility, and you can see there it is, pick up the cake from an individual location and more. I would like to thank the various sponsors for the Calico Challenge over the years. We've had a great deal of support from the National Commercial Bank in Jamaica. The Jamaica Public Service, JPS, has been a source of funding as well. The Grace Kennedy Foundation, Joan Duncan Foundation from JMMB. We've also had donations from organizations such as Ingenuity Tech, Vertis Technologies, Simtai as well. And then in the United States, a number of restaurants, Backyard Restaurant, Kingston 11 Restaurant, and companies such as Colovor, Quario, and more. If you are interested in knowing more about the Palisados Foundation, please visit the website at www.palisados.org. And if you want to visit our GitHub account, please go ahead and please feel free to visit GitHub and learn some more. Be a part of the community, be a part of the volunteers, and really try to see how we can move Jamaica forward in the technology scene. Thank you.